Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good day everyone. My name is Muhammad Aziz Ammar bin Samsul. My metric number is 253549. And today I would like to deliver my personal speech on the benefits of nuclear energy. So before I start, I would like to ask all of you what you first thought when I said the word nuclear. Let me guess. You must be thinking on the nuclear weapon, right? For your information, the nuclear is not only functioning as the weapon of mass destruction, the WMD, but it also a type of form energy, a form of energy. So in this semester, I have taken the strategic study class and I have learned on the nuclear chapter on the benefits of the nuclear energy. So from what I learned, I have an opinion that I think that Malaysia government should develop its own nuclear program that focusing on producing energy from nuclear as a sustainable energy resources. And I also have made a further research on the benefit of course and on the consequences if we develop a nuclear energy program. So today I will share to you guys why Malaysia need to develop its own nuclear program, and the benefits of the nuclear energy is firstly it protects the air quality, secondly it produces negligible waste, and lastly it produces a great energy capacity. So I move to the first point. So the first point in the nuclear energy is protect the air quality. Why I would like to say that because nuclear energy it produce fewer greenhouse emission or greenhouse gas effect. So we go to the basic thing how the nuclear energy produce the electricity. So the nuclear energy create the power by parting or splitting the element of uranium or plutonium to produce the power. The heat energy that produced by the element will heating the water and create steam, and the steam will move the turbine in the nuclear reactor and generate electricity without harmful side effect. We will only using water with some uranium or plutonium elements, so it will not create any harmful side effect. And this energy not produce harmful gases like carbon dioxide, like methane, and not give harmful effect to environment, water, land, or any territories. Different with the coal combustion. The coal combustion produce toxic gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and mercury. Those gases is harmful for environment and especially to us itself as a human. So how this energy keep the air clean? This energy keep the air clean by evaporating a great many huge amounts of unsafe gases that lead to corrosive downpour, or in easy word we can say it as acid rain, lung malignancy, and the cardiovascular illness. Cardiovascular illness we can say like this, the heart attack, heart disease, and stroke, and so on. So I think Malaysia should develop this nuclear program because it can help for a better future, better environment for our future generation. Besides than protecting the air quality, this energy also reliable. Why I can say it reliable? Because the consumption rate of nuclear energy is 70 to 80 years. It nearly a century. The consumption rate is so long. We can use this energy for so long term. For long term effect, it will be very good. So The nuclear plant can run uninterrupted for over a year. So you can just run the power plant. Different with the other energy like solar, it depends on the climate, on the weather. And nuclear energy also have persistent supply. We can get supply of the uranium and plutonium all over the world, especially on Russia. And we have much supply for this energy. So the development of nuclear energy will make our country, Malaysia, do not rely only on the fossil fuel, hydropower, solar, wind, just to make energy. We will have many greater choices. So we not depend only on these conventional energy resources. So we move to the next point. The next benefit is it produces negligible waste. In the easy word, I can say as nuclear energy produce minimal waste. So the nuclear energy can be said as 1 million times prominent than any conventional resources. Because why? The amount they use of nuclear energy fuel is not much as coal. The amount that waste being produced by the nuclear energy during the process also in a very small amount. For example, waste that being produced by the nuclear reactor in the United States over 60 years could fit in one football field, that the depth of the football field is 10 yards. We can see how minimal the waste that be produced by this nuclear energy. So the next thing is nuclear energy waste also recyclable. We can reuse it, we can reutilize it. So the nuclear energy waste will be recycled by reprocessing process. The nuclear reactor use uranium and plutonium to fuel up to operate the nuclear reactor, just like I said. And these two components being disconnecting from the other parting element in span to atomic or nuclear reactor that will used to control up the reactor or the nuclear reactor. So as I said earlier, reprocessing is the term of the process to recycle the nuclear waste. So after the process happen, the waste that been produced is extensively liquid. The waste is in liquid form. So how this liquid form been stored or been reprocessed again? So basically the liquid base, the waste of nuclear energy that in the liquid form will be processed to turn it into borosilicate glass and will put in the storage for disposal. The waste will be stored until the waste isotope to rot in a sheltered level. It means they will store the borosilicate glass until the isotope in the safe level, so it will not harmful anyone when they go in contact with this waste. For example, like the uranium-235 is not completely reacted in the nuclear reactor. So when it not completely reacted or completely used, it can be reutilized. So it will be more effective and systematic. So it can be reutilized. The uranium-235 can be reutilized by the recovery process. Not like the coal. The coal after the combustion with the fuel, the fossil fuel, it only just produce ashes and sludge. So it just burn and just finish, cannot be reutilized, cannot be recycled, just have to be thrown away. So in future, I just hope we can have a new technology that can make this nuclear energy zero waste. What I mean, we can fully utilize it without have any waste. So I would like to move to the next point. That is the third point is nuclear energy produce enormous energy capacity. So from I think the nuclear energy produce enormous capacity in producing the energy. I can say why I can say it like that, because 1 kg of 4% enhanced fuel grade uranium can discharge vitality or power proportionate to more than 100 ton of coal and the 6 ton of fossil fuel. We can see it will be different. The 1 kg with the tons, the 100 ton, the 60 ton, it was a big difference. We can see how a big energy capacity can be released by a 4%, 1 kilogram of 4% enhanced nuclear uranium in the fuel grade. So the nuclear energy also produce 92.6% more electricity than the natural gases, the coal, hydropower, wind, and the solar power. And each 1.5 to 2 times more power than the natural gases and coal units, and then 2.5 to 3.5 times more reliable than wind and the solar power. For your information, 1 gigawatt of electricity that will be produced by the nuclear reactor cannot be simply replaced by 1 gigawatt of electricity that being produced by the coal combustion or any other renewable energy plant. So we can see how enormous, how big the energy that being produced by just a little uranium substances if we been compare them to the other energy resources. What I can say, like in United States military, especially on the United States Navy, they have a vessel that been the class of, we call it as aircraft carrier, Nimitz class aircraft carrier. This type of ship, the aircraft carrier, using the nuclear reactor as their engines. And to show how great the power of the nuclear reactor of this ship can travel all over the world without refueling. So you can see how effective the nuclear energy itself. So, but to build up a nuclear energy plant or the nuclear reactor, it involving a huge cost. It was a big investment for a state like small country like Malaysia, but it was a very good investment because of why the nuclear energy. If Malaysia invest in nuclear energy under the Malaysia Atom Agency, we can make our country more prosperous. The prosperity, we can develop our country, we can creating more new jobs, especially on the nuclear field, because we have many physicians that the scientists on the physics nuclear in our country. So we can create new job, we can develop our country will be modern, or we can be the first Southeast Asian country that have nuclear plant. So in conclusion, I think Malaysia should use nuclear energy because the 3 benefits that we can get there is, firstly, it protects the air quality for good for our future generation. It produces minimal waste or negligible waste, and lastly, it have a great energy capacity. And finally, I would like to persuade the Malaysian government that they should propose this energy and nuclear energy program. So because it gives very many benefits to our country, it can help our students and so on. So that's all from me. If you have any question, you can ask. Assalamualaikum and very good day everyone. Thank you.